The gall. The gall. We'd like to hear your thoughts on various topics, including future licenses, the Black Banquet, the Jason chapter, and the 10th anniversary announcements. Vote in our survey to let us know. Do you really not know what the people think of the Black Banquet? Once you respond to the survey, we may combine your answers with some of your in-game data, such as your in-game purchase history. What? So because I've spent hella money on this game, what does that make does that make me more important? I don't understand. Uh okay. Before starting, please confirm. Yeah. How satisfied or dissatisfied were you with the Black Banquet event? Very dissatisfied. To what extent do you agree or disagree with the following? I liked playing this event. I liked some parts of it, but the parts that I liked were directly bad for one side. Like it's just like it's fun to like poison a survivor. They can't make any distance on you, so you catch up to them. That's not fun on the survivor end. And then don't even get me started on like how bad it is for the killers. Like it's just terrible. This event was entertaining. No, I had a good time playing this event. No, I guess I can't really. It's just not. How satisfied were you with the following item lore? What? I mean, I don't know. I guess new lore menu. Lore. What are you talking about? This Blood Web event items? I love the event items, I can't lie. Event mechanics? Terrible. Terrible. Temple decorations? I like them. Event tile? Tile with a multiple tape. That's one tile. It was pretty good. It's just like a range killer's dream kind of tile. I guess it's all right. Event lore, how interesting it was. Definitely more interesting than some things. Okay. What were the main reasons you chose to play the Black Banquet? For the different mechanics, blood points. Can I say because it's like different than the main game? Whatever. Between collecting blood points and trying to complete the trial as best as they could, what did you feel was the main focus of other players when playing the Black Banquet? Exclusively collecting blood points is completely correct. The event sucked. Balanced. The gall. The gall to call this game balanced. No, to even have that as an option. That's crazy. How satisfied or dissatisfied were you the back event? They were pretty good. They're pretty good. But why ask me about the cosmetics when it's the game itself that's important? Do you plan to buy it? No. No. Have you unlocked yes. How actively did you work to I made no effort to get them. Like, come on, bro. What are your impressions of the Black Banquet cosmetic collection? I don't care. Can you make a balanced event? How likely are you to play the Black Banquet mode? Likely? I want to say likely because it's like it's different than the main game, and it's like, but it's like not fun. I don't know if improvements are made. Very likely. Like I don't even like putting it should be like yes I will play it, but just because it's like I don't know. It's just we would like to have your specific Black Banquet mechanic. Oh, ask me about every mechanic. Yes. Yes. How satisfied or dissatisfied were you with the main course stuffed trotters? What was stuffed trotters? Gain haste. Oh, it was the haste. It's the haste one. It was just old dead hard. Terrible. Terrible. I mean, I like the dead hard. I like the dead hard. But I'm a survivor player. Like, To even put regular killer sided on this is insane. Insane. How useful was it for assemble a main course? Extremely useful. Extremely useful. Extremely useful. Poison, somewhat useful. Poison the food, almost useless. Benefit from the global effect, not very useful. Terrible. The dessert, bro. How satisfied or dissatisfied were you with the desserts? Blindness immunity? Oh my god. To to even like put these on the same thing, like endurance and blindness immunity? What? What? Endurance is literally an extra free health state. Blindness immunity is useless. How would you rate the balance of desserts? Again, to put berry killer sided is insane to me. Desserts, how useful was it? Undetectable effect? Not very useful. Because like going out of your way to proc undetectable when you have one generator left is like not that strong at all. Like you have to be chasing somebody if there's one generator left. So to go out of your way to one of those tables is bad for killers and good for survivors. Blindness immunity effect, literally useless. Literally useless. Haste effect, somewhat useful. How satisfied or dissatisfied were you with the event milestone quests? I didn't even look at them. Well, I guess I can't really say anything then. I guess I'll, yeah. How much attention do you pay to event milestone quests? No attention. If we were to add more quests, what would you prefer? I don't know. I don't care about the milestone quests. How satisfied or dissatisfied were you with the poison? Um, the poison's balanced. It's balanced, but because, like, to even say I don't know. It's just so stupid. Because as long as you make a pallet that's near a window or another pallet as a survivor, and you just like kind of play the pallet heavy, you play for pallet control, you'll probably won't even really be affected by the poison against most killers. So I guess as a survivor, I'm somewhat satisfied, but overpowered is crazy. Poison morsels, not very useful. Not very useful. No, somewhat useful. I did that. I played killer and poisoning. If you have like a 3-gen and you're poisoning all the generators, it is actually pretty good. But of course you have to have a 3-gen for it to actually work. Poison pallets, I never even got affected by that, I don't think. Poison portals, probably again. Like you're literally already teleporting, like I don't know, bro. Throw poison, that was the only thing. Destroy pallets return as fragile pallets. Those things were so buggy too. If you got too close to them, you would like glitch out. Feel nearby pallets and gain invincibility. So disgusting. Rebuild and reset pallets. Pallets are unbreakable. This was crazy. This is the strongest of all the things. Very survivor-sided. Extremely useful. Dude, combining the invincibility you got from eating the morsel with like a dead hard was disgusting. It was just more anti-tunnel. Assemble a main course. Yeah. Yeah. This one was really crazy as well. Going just like it literally was like just the drop chase button. It was like just having lucky break at any given time, even if you were fully healed. It was disgusting as well. And it was boring as well. It's just hide and seek. It's just turn it into hide and seek again. When you buff Survivor, like just Survivor in general, like you give them overpowered perks like Shane. You add more pallets to the map. You give them anti-slug by default. You give them anti-tunnel by default. All this does is make the killers play meaner. So Swift gets buffed and solo queue gets weaker because the killer has to play more sweaty. And Swifts are already prepared for a killer playing Sweaty. That's the whole point that they're Swifting, and they already have the advantage. They know they have the advantage. But a solo queue is always at a disadvantage. And all it does is widen the gap between these things. It makes solo queue extremely weak, killer extremely weak, Swift extremely strong. Or I guess killer would just be weak. But it's like, it does not fix the game. It does not fix the game to buff Survivor. If you are still playing this event as a killer, I would recommend you tunnel and slug. I would recommend you play as mean as possible, because even if you let off the gas for even a little bit in this mode, and the survivors, all they got to do is like stick the gens, occasionally go for the insta heal at the table, grab morsels and use them. They just have to do the bare minimum, and they're at a huge advantage if you don't tunnel and slug. So it's hard to get mad as a solo queue survivor when the killer's tunnel and slug. It's like, I just wish they knew that I was solo queue, but like even them knowing that I'm solo queue, it's like, why would they not tunnel and slug? Because even then, it's like, if I have one good chase against that killer, then the game is probably over for them. And it's just so unbalanced, so unfun. All the event modes were uncreative, like just invincibility, endurance, haste, gen, speed, repair bonuses. What were you thinking? How is that fun? How is that a party mode event if you're just doing gens faster? I don't understand. Invisibility, the portals. The invisibility in the portals was the only thing semi-interesting, and that was because the killer could actually go in those portals as well. The invisibility itself was not very... It was probably the most balanced out of the three, because it's like straight haste, straight invincibility and unbreakable pallets, or just invisibility and you can still kind of hear them. And invisibility was the only thing that you could even like remotely call maybe balanced. And even then, it's just like you press the button and you're just invisible for like 5 seconds or 10. Like, I think it was like way more than 5 seconds actually. It just feels like they didn't really put any thought into the event besides the cosmetics. Besides the things they actually want you to spend money on, or their like weird like obsession with like the surface level of the game and like not actually caring what the players think and like how the players want to play the game or have fun on it. Like, because at the end of the day, we don't really care about cosmetics. Like, we do, but if the game's not fun, if I'm running around with the coolest cosmetic ever, I'm just like why did I waste my money on this cosmetic? You know, it's just you gotta make the game better. You gotta put more thought into it. You gotta put more love into it. You're a multi-million-dollar company. I know a bunch of people have already said it, but this game mode has just been one giant disappointment from behavior. And all we ask is like you just put a little more creativity into it, because they were hyping this up as like oh, this is completely different than the other anniversary events, and then you somehow made it worse. Like how is that even possible? It's hard to believe. Like the anniversary event, when you got the insta heal, you would become exposed for a little bit. So that's what made it balanced. Which is actually a really good idea, and it's like an in-depth idea that like actually works with the game, because the stronger killers can just get the health states anyways, so it doesn't really like affect them either way. Heal survivors, so if they actually get away, like play well, they're rewarded for it, and expose, so the weaker killers can actually do something. It's so easy. It's so easy for them to do something like that, but like they don't understand how their game works. And I guess that's my main complaint.